Premise of the book, you highlight all the great stuff mayors here and around the world are doing, like in London. I mean, Mayor Khan, he has figured out what he needs to do for his city with no help, particularly when it comes to transit issues. And what's happening here? What happened to, remember, we used to be really at the forefront of a lot of this stuff, and now we seem to be in the booty aspect of it. You know, so what's happening?
Well, mayors are not in the booty aspect of it.
They're in the forefront. Yeah. Why is this? Why are we seeing that around the world?
A couple things, three quick things. One, when you think about the government affects your lives, getting to work, where you live, what schools, safety, what parks, libraries, what entertainment.
Local.
The government that touches the where you live your life is your mayor or your city government. And it's not an accident taking England that the former mayor of London is now the prime minister. What's the first thing he does? Announces a transportation thing, just like Mayor Like.
Yeah.
Now, one other thing about Sadiq, and he came to Chicago, his first visit in the United States. The mayor of London was the city of Chicago.
Right.
Two things. One is we created the first ever, if you get a B average in high school, community college is free.
That's great.
And not only that, it was free, you got free tuition, transportation, and books.
That's great.
First public scholarship ever for a dreamer can also get. 81% of the kids are the first ones in their family to go to college. So we showed them that, etc. The other thing, obviously, I'm Jewish. He's Muslim. And on Saturday, as a way of expressing, right in the height of when Trump became president, our unity, I took him to synagogue. And he came to synagogue, and as an expression, this is a thing, also an example of what mayors are, what I call soft power, that even though we're of different faiths, different backgrounds, in another part of the world, we'd be trying to kill each other. Right. Here, we pray together. And my rabbi said to the mayor, I said, we want to thank you. We knew that you were coming to synagogue, but one question, how'd you convince Rahm to come on Saturday?
You're right.
So that was the rabbi's joke, but I'll take
Joy has a question.
I have a quick question before we go, in one word, really.
Yeah.
Who is the moderate Democrat's best chance to beat Bernie right now?
Well, that's for the voters to decide, and they have to prove themselves, because let me say this, if you can't figure out now, given that you're behind the 8 ball, how to win in the primary, you're not going to figure it out by the general election.
Okay, well, who is the one in the general election to beat Trump in your head, then?
Have you not noticed that I'm not trying to answer this question?
I know.
What about, you know, Pete Buttigieg, people say, you know, he was a mayor, but it's of such a small town. Why do you think he's done so well?
You know, this is interesting. I wrote about this the other day, is when Biden attacked him for cobblestones, streetlights, I did Iran, I did healthcare. In fact, in my view, it benefited him because it said, you know, people are like, okay, pave the streets, got some stuff done.
Yeah.
That's good government.
Yeah.
We have the public has such a low bar of what they're expecting. As the Michigan governor said, just pave the damn roads. And that's how she got elected, because it was like the fundamentals.
But
just block and tackle now.
Isn't that Bloomberg's secret, too, since he ran this city for so many years?
Well, if you get, after $400 million, you would start to know it, but he has a lot to prove.
Well,
because
his
he's
personality, he needs a little bit of a,
Well, guess what?
an implant.
So
I come
here
back for
we're gonna,
dinner?
what I'm going to ask you right now is if you will at some point come and sit on the panel with us.
But then you have to talk about your personality.
Isn't that what I'm doing right now?
But no,
yeah, I'll be back.
But come and stay for the whole hour.
Done.
Okay.
All right.
But
Our
don't
thanks to
pretend
Rahm
to say yes and then not come like Chris Christie. You have to come back for real.
what happened to Chris
I know.
His new book, The Nation City, Why Mayors Are Now Running the World, is out tomorrow, and we will be right back.